Okay, I'm gonna get some video here of driving in the snow, but before we do, I want you to see how deep it is. So it's a good 10 to 12 inches deep in most of the places. Somebody's obviously been through here before, and I have gotten off kind of the beaten path here a little bit, but there was a branch down, and that's one of the things I was kind of concerned about is. Okay, stop that dinging. But anyway, when you get off the beaten path, you do kind of have to worry about, is there going to be branches down, that will be blocking your path and whatnot. So I ended up having to back up that trail, and that was not the funnest thing to do. Most of this is fresh powder, but the surface underneath is crusty, and so it's definitely slick. I had a viewer send me a comment one time, and we were talking about crawl control, and she said, yeah, crawl control works in the four-wheel drive high as well. And I didn't think that was the case, so I actually tried it while I was out here. What I found is the crawl control does work in low range for certain, but when you put it in high range, it doesn't go anywhere. So I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I engage crawl control, and you can see it on the dash there. Then you can adjust the dial. You can see it changing in speeds, but when you let your foot off the throttle, it doesn't do anything. Now you do see that it shows a downhill assist on there. And so, you do have downhill assist, which I think what they're referring to is that the downhill assist will work in high range as well, not just for low. And so I'm going to put it into for low. You can see it's engaging for low right there. You see your panorama view monitor comes on automatically. And then when I engage crawl control, see crawl control engages, and see it's driving on its own. So now I can adjust the speed. So it's doing everything by itself. So now if I stop, put it in neutral, go back into 4 high, try to activate it. There again, I can adjust the speed, but it won't do anything. So I'm assuming that the downhill assist is the only thing that works in four-wheel drive high. So I'm gonna go down this trail here. Nobody's been down it. Yeah, just like before, got branches in the way. Truck actually does really well in the snow. I had it out here in the snow last year when I first got it, and it had the original tires on it, and it did actually really well with those tires as well. The KO2s definitely give you better traction, and then obviously you have a little more ground clearance. I started to go up that trail right there and actually came in from the backside over there, but the problem is I got part of the way up there, and same thing, down branches, and so I wasn't able to go up. And then instead of being able to come down through this way, I actually had to back all the way back up there. So I'm going to go to the other end of the OHV area and see if I can find some other roads that haven't been traveled yet.